Well, hello there, North Texas teachers and North Texas comedy fans. I'm Jacob from the Dallas Open Micer YouTube channel, and in this video, I'm going to be promoting the Plano Comedy Festival, specifically the Saturday, November 8th, 4 p.m. show. It's a teacher comedy show with current and former teachers who will be performing. Now, the show was billed as something where the teachers might be getting a little bit naughty and saying things that would get them in hot water with HR if they were still employed in the classroom. But well, I'm an actively employed teacher, so I obviously have nothing negative to say about the district where I'm employed. But I do think I have some wonderful things to offer you with my show or my 7 minutes of stage time. For example, I'll be bringing my whiteboard, and I'll have my learning objectives and my agenda written out for you. I recently received a compliment from our night custodian at the school where I work. He said, he goes around all the classrooms, and he said that my whiteboard, the writing on my whiteboard, was the most level. And he said, you go into the other class, and this is not a knock. I don't want to get anybody in hot water with their T-test appraiser for pointing this out. And I'm not being hostile towards my coworkers if anybody wants to report me to HR for saying this. But he said when he goes into other classrooms, their writing on the board has a downward slant to it, but my writing is level across the width of the whiteboard, and that's something that I take a healthy pride in doing. Now I also recall as a young child, we are impressionable when we're children. That's why we need to be careful about what we say in front of children, even the smallest things. So I remember someone saying that your writing, if you have a downward slant, it will reveal that you have a negative self-image and that you have a low opinion of yourself. Additionally, I've heard this repeated so many times. I don't even know that it's true, but something doesn't have to be true to be believed. But I've also been told and heard that if you write with an upward slant, it is indicating that you have a high opinion of yourself. I don't want anybody reading in too deeply into my innermost thoughts. So what I think is best is, as far as aesthetically pleasing too, is to have a nice even line across my paper or across my whiteboard. Project stability, mental stability in a chaotic world. I think that's a good thing. So I will have things that I can joke about and be very funny. But before I go, I'll take another sip of coffee from this gift I got from a student. Christmas 2007, the first grade student I tutored was being shortlisted for being added to a special ed class, and you wouldn't believe the reason behind it was so that the school could inflate their scores to look good on paper for No Child Left Behind accountability. But turned out, the young lady did not have any learning problems. She was being raised by a grandmother who only had a few words of English and had not been exposed to a lot of English speakers, and naturally did not test high in the English language. And turned out, after working with her and tutoring, her mind was perfectly sound, and she was spared improper placement, but that was something that really showed me that the system often serves its own ends, and ever since, and prior to that as well, it always makes me a little sick to my stomach when people say, we're all about the kids in the teaching profession, because well, the system isn't always about the kids. Sometimes it's about preserving the system and the people who profit from the system. And I guess somebody thought it was profitable enough to throw the young lady's potential under the bus, so that his school, it was a male principal, so that his school could have looked better on paper. And well, this was back in California. He had full union protection. I don't know what he would have missed out on financially, other than maybe a chance to use his inflated scores to climb the ladder even higher, and secure a even fatter government paycheck when he retires, and is living high on the hog on his taxpayer-funded pension. That's fantastic. I won't be talking about that sort of thing at the Plano Comedy Festival. I'll be joyful and show you a good time. If you don't go, you're going to miss out. But if you do miss out, or you see this video after the festival is over, I hope it's going to be a painful reminder to you that you should get out and enjoy life while you still can, so that you miss out on less things. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope to see you at the festival.